So to start off, you want to make sure that you have a nice flat base, and I'm going to start with the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. This stuff feels so good on my skin. It feels like silk or something. But first, I forgot. Let me show you a few products that I like to, oh my elbow. A few products that I like to use for blending out foundation and concealer. For one starters, this is the Real Techniques Beauty Blender. It has the flat side and a pointed side. Also good for getting under the eyes. I have to get a new beauty blender because my dog chewed it up. So, also we have an e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, which is also great. But we can also have the e.l.f. Powder Brush, which is a flat kabuki brush. Excuse this, I don't know what that was. But a flat head. It's very dense, feels very nice on the skin. And of course, just your regular foundation brush. Cool beans. So, I'm going to start off with this face primer. It's the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. Making sure that I get all my problem areas, especially around my nose, because I have like not cool pores there. Also, I did my brows off camera because this is not a brow video, but I already had them done this morning, so I just left them there. So, the foundation that I'm going to use today is the Maybelline Fit Me in 310. And I'm going to use I think I want to use the brush today. So, I'm just going to pour some product onto, ooh, not so much. Just a little bit goes a long way. So, just a little bit of product. And go ahead and start to blend this in, making sure that I get under the eye, on top of the eyelid, around the nose, because it's very problematic there, down the neck. I'm gonna get up here, and I'm gonna need more product because I'm going low. So, just a little more for the other side. That one drop did that whole half side of my face. So, go in with this on this side. Love this foundation, guys, by the way. Drugstore, but it's great. So, if you like drugstore makeup, don't let anybody tell you, girl, that you're not a real makeup artist because you have drugstore and you don't have high end. Because guess what? Not everybody gets that kind of, you know, blessing to be able to go ahead and just cash out in Sephora. But drugstore products are not all that bad, honestly. But you can see that took away. It's really dewy, by the way. Like, you see how this foundation is medium to full coverage, so it's so great. And just make sure you have everything blended because you don't want any harsh lines or patchiness. Okay. So you can see that it is so great. I mean, I don't know, it's one of my favorite foundations. So, for concealer, I am going to go ahead and use the, this is the e.l.f. concealer in yellow because I am a bit yellow undertone, so I have to use that. They have good foundations that have concealer in them. You don't have to use concealer, but for this video, I have to use this one because this is the one I highlight with. So, we're going to take a synthetic brush. This is from Sephora. I don't know which number it is, but it rubbed off. I use it so much. And we're going to go in triangles. Right under the nose, right here. Come down the nose, here. And we're gonna go like that. This concealer is really thick. I wouldn't use this as an everyday concealer just because, like I said, it's so thick, and for every day. You don't want, unless you have problems that need to be covered up all the time, which I do sometimes, most of the time, so don't take that as shame, girl, because I'm not shaming. But down the nose, chin, cupid's bow, and forehead, of course, in a V. And we're gonna clean up our contour later, so we're not gonna do that right now. Now, what I like to use for this, to blend this out, is the Beauty Blender, because it is a damn Beauty Blender. It is just, it's great because it's a sponge, and sponges do pick up product, but when you dampen it, it picks up less product, which gives you a more flawless finish. Ugh, ew. Anyway, just gonna keep blending. If you hear anything, that's my family. They are consulting about dinner. So yeah, kind of cool thing. Now, you want to make sure that you get it all blended. Now, I'm pretty blended, so I'm going to go immediately, and I'm going to take some translucent powder. This powder is the one in the, this is the e.l.f. contour palette. It looks like this, and in the inside, it looks like this as well. My mirror's coming off, so I'm not going to show you that, but I like to scrape some of the powder out of the pan because it is pressed powder, and I need it to not be pressed. I haven't went and got me a loose translucent powder, so I'm just gonna go. You want to set that immediately, like so that you don't get any creasing, nothing like that. You want to make sure, girl, that we are set, because if we're going anywhere, you do not want it to move. Or even if you just want to be cute for bae at home, you still don't want it to move. So yeah, for contour today, we're going to use this other e.l.f. palette.
I gotta tell you something, I'm sorry.
But this is a foundation palette, so it has creams again. It has a lighter cream, but then that's like more of my skin tone, so can't really use that. I'm gonna take the foundation brush, and I'm gonna go in with this one. And you wanna make a fishy face. And you just wanna carve out. I don't wanna go too far because I don't wanna look sick, because my face isn't all that fat to begin. But if that's how you like your contour, go for it, baby. And my forehead is a bit bigger, so I want to make it a little smaller. I'm gonna go in the cupid's bow too, just a little smidgen, just because I feel like it needs it. Down the sides of the nose, on the tip of the nose. Okay, I'm gonna blend that out with an e.l.f. stippling brush. for the side of the nose, I'm gonna take an e.l.f. or this contour brush and just go and tone it down just a little.
Okay, now lay down. I'm talking to you.
Now, we're gonna go back in with that same powder that we used to set our concealer, and we're gonna bake up under our contour, just so that we can have a flawless contour. Just want to sit that for about 3 minutes. Okay. Now we're gonna take a fluffy brush and just dust away the powder. Now you can do the rest of your makeup.